The worst thing that you could have done then was sell. Why? Because now you take your loss. Warren Buffett is famous for someone coming up to him and saying, hey, your portfolio lost X billions of dollars today. How do you feel about that? He goes, I didn't lose. You know why I didn't lose? Because I didn't sell. It's the same mentality with real estate investing. Just don't sell. Keep cash flowing. These are from a buy and hold. Is now a good time to buy and hold rental properties? The answer is yes. Acquire those so long as that deal, but the deal itself has to be a good deal. It's not that there is a misnomer that you just buy real estate and you'll make money. We buy houses from distressed landlords all the time who bought a house expecting it to get this great return, had no idea on the mechanics of evaluating an ROI, locating a local market, figuring out how to grade that market, A, B, C, D, F, what kind of strategy works best in that market, how to even rehab this house, how to attract a really good tenant that will then pay you long-term, how to avoid vacancy. All of these strategies are necessary in order to have a really good performing rental property. You can't just say I'm buying it and having a manager deal with it and hope that it makes money. You can get lucky that way, but that's not the strategy I recommend. I recommend is get educated, understand what it is that you're investing in, understand it. Buffett is famous for saying he doesn't invest in anything that he doesn't understand. The man understands insurance. He understands Coca-Cola. He drinks, 8 or 10 of those a day, I think. He understands ice cream, Dairy Queen. He understands a bunch of things. Only here recently did he start investing in Apple, and mainly because they started paying dividends. But regardless, he didn't understand technology for a long time, so he didn't invest in it. Same thing for you. Don't invest in real estate until you understand it. So is now a good time to invest in real estate? Yes, if you understand it. If you understand what strategy you're looking for, particularly from a buy and hold cash flow perspective. Now on the active side, is now a good time to buy summer of 2025 right now when I'm recording this. I want to just introduce to you the cyclical nature of active real estate. In the best time to sell a house is in the spring. So listing a house in like March, April, May, perfect time. June, July, that's okay too. But once you start getting into August, certainly September, October, November, now you're in the downward time of any real estate market. It really doesn't matter what has happened. If you look at any, go on Zillow and search the market trends. If you look at almost any market and do it by the month, you'll recognize a pattern that in the spring, houses sell for higher than they do in the wintertime. So you need to recognize the cyclical nature of this. If you are constantly acquiring a deal in July, doing a fix and flip, and you're acquiring that deal in July and fixing it up over the next 3 or 4 months, and then listing it in November, December, and January, and wondering why you're not getting the prices that you comped it out at when the houses were selling in April and May, that might be your problem, right? Because there's a cyclical nature to it. So on an active perspective, can you buy fix and flips in a down market? The answer is yes. The guy who taught me how to do real estate investing, hopefully I can get him on the show if he comes back from Thailand, is a guy named Andy Bacon. And he taught in a class in 2009. So this is smack dab in the middle of a foreclosure crisis. He taught how to fix and flip in 2009. All he was doing was being quick about it, meaning he was buying houses in the part of the market where there's more buyers, meaning he wasn't buying high-end, luxury homes that only a handful of buyers can even afford. He was buying in the lower part of the market where people could go get FHA loans or VA loans or whatever. So he was buying basically starter homes or slightly above. He was then very good at the construction, making it so that the construction was done in weeks, right? So that he could get that house listed as fast as possible. He was buying it, rehabbing it in 4, 6, 8 weeks, and then putting that thing up on the MLS, sometimes even before the rehab was finished, so he could start generating interest and having buyers ready to go. Hey, thanks for watching. I've got a free course for you, so follow that QR code, click the link, and get access to that free course now.